Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is So.Diamond and I'm so excited that you're here. Now from the title you already know what's going on, right? Of course you do, because you're a genius. So this summer I want it to be a summer to remember. Judy Moody, November summer, all the way summer 16, whatever you imagine when you think of the summer that you just can't forget, that's what I'm wanting for this summer. And I'm ready to go all the way out. So for my summer, I know I'm gonna have to be disciplined to get all the things that I wanna get done. And so I made some summer non-negotiables. And these are just, some tips and ideas of non-negotiables you can have to make sure that you are having a great summer. Right, I have my handy dandy list here. Let's get right into it. Okay, starting with electronics, taking pictures. Non-negotiable for this summer. I'm gonna have so many pictures. I actually want to go on one of those websites where the whole, they turn your pictures into books, except the whole page is like the picture. So it's not like a picture book where you slide your pictures in there, but it's like inside the book. Yeah, that's what I want. Obviously, you guys see, I love books. It will be right here on my bookshelf. So taking pictures is a non-negotiable, not only just to have, but to really remember how great your summer was. Like, did I do everything that I said I was gonna do? That kind of thing. So you can look back at them. I don't know, I'm kind of sentimental. I like that kind of thing. Okay, next we have no media before noon. Now, go about this however you want, but this is how I'm doing it. No TikTok, no Red Note, no Pinterest, none of that before noon. However, I am allowing YouTube because I like to listen to positive and motivational videos in the morning as I get ready. So I am allowing YouTube, but outside of that, no mindless media in the morning. I'll have to wait until the afternoon. Now, how I'm going about it is just making sure that I stay away from it. I know that there is a time limit on TikTok. For me, I have a time limit of 3 hours. And so that's also helpful because why would I want to knock out one of my hours so early in the morning and have nothing left for the rest of the day? It's kind of how I'm doing it. But like I said, you go about it how you want to go about it, whether you give yourself only an hour in the morning or if you don't allow anything in the morning. It's all you, baby. All right? Next thing, limiting screen time. Limiting screen time. This is not just about TikTok and it's not just about YouTube, but I have a PlayStation. So after a long, hard day of scrolling through TikTok, when I feel that my For You page is getting kind of repetitive, I just go on the PlayStation and play a silly little game. So PlayStation to me is screen time. It's not mindless in my opinion. My Stardew Valley farm is not mindless. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that. However, is there something else that you could be doing? Remember, it's summer, and summer is for a limited time only. Only comes around once a year. So what is it that you could be doing? What's on your summer bucket list that you could be doing outside of doom scrolling and playing the game? Just a question, ponder on it if you will. Moving into health, gym discipline. Now, I'm already a gym girly, but if you're not a gym girly, this could be more like, starting your fitness journey. I'm pretty good on my fitness journey. I've been doing this for a very long time and I just enjoy going to the gym. However, when I see that I've made a good amount of progress and I can see that progress, I do feel that I can start taking breaks and then I lose what I gained and then I start all over again. A very bad habit for me. So when I say I'm staying disciplined in the gym, like, okay, I like how my body is. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy, all the things, and I'm gonna keep it up throughout the summer. So usually I would work out, in the winter, I would work out in the spring and then have my summer body and just play all summer. And then, in the fall, I have to start all over again. That's not what I'm doing this year. You wanna keep up with your body all throughout the year, because when I play around all summer and I'm struggling in the fall, when the winter comes and I'm wondering why I don't look and why I don't feel the way I want to feel, it's because I slacked off. Stay disciplined. Stay disciplined. What's next? Drinking 2 Stanleys a day. So Obviously, this does not have to be a Stanley, and this is not sponsored, but drinking water is literally so important. I live in Texas. It's quite dangerous outside. Stepping outside right now with the sun blazing is actually a danger to your life. So drinking water is extremely, extremely important, not just for your health, but also for your skin, and just making sure that you don't die out there in the heat. I would hate, girly pop, I would hate for you to walk outside at the door and die, really. So you can use any water bottle that you want. I personally use a Stanley. This is her, she has a cowboy hat. And my Stanley is 40 ounces, so ounces, 40 ounces. Why does that sound so weird? Anyways, I plan on drinking at least 2 of them a day. I want to push for more, but I just need to be realistic because right now I'm drinking 1 of these and maybe a cup or 2, but I could be doing a lot better. And it's gonna be hot and I'm gonna be outside, so I need to keep my Stanley with me. Buy whatever water bottle that you want, preferably a pretty water bottle. And I got the Stanley, I was like, man, that's a lot of money for a water bottle, so I have to get like my mileage out of it. And that's what kind of inspires me or motivates me to drink a lot of water. My other water bottles, like for the gym, I have a half gallon and it's pink and it comes in like a really cute carrier, and that also motivates me to drink water. When I see the bottle, I'm like, that's so cute. Only a cute girl would drink from that. And here I am, a cute girl. So stay hydrated, my friends. Next we have get lots of sun. So I know we just talked about not dying, but also guys, I have low vitamin D, and I feel that a lot of Black women have low vitamin D. And so it can really get kind of depressing, kind of saddy when we don't have enough sun. So I'm not saying go lay out on the balcony and cook for 20 minutes. That's very dangerous, don't do that. But I am saying like go for a walk, you know, still wear your sunscreen, go for a walk. Don't stay inside all day. It can get really sad. And you know how during the winter you kind of get depressed, it's dark, it's gloomy. If you're laying in bed all day during the summer and your windows are closed, it's basically winter. You're not seeing the sun, it's still dark and gloomy. So don't do that to yourself. Along with this, for health, I'm gonna say wearing shades. I unfortunately this year received a wonderful gift from Mother Nature called sunburn. And not only did I get it on my face, but I also got it in my eyes. Didn't know that was possible. It looked terrible. It looked terrible. And what I will say is that this day I was out by the water, out by the harbor, and I was wearing a cardigan and a dress, so it wasn't even that hot outside, but I guess because I was near the water, it was reflecting off, whatnot. I never felt hot. I never felt like I was getting sunburnt. My face never felt irritated. My eyes never felt dry. Then I woke up in the morning and didn't recognize myself. Very scary. So wear shades, and the cute sunny heart shapes are really, really cool, but wear some shades that are gonna protect your eyes so you don't wake up not knowing who you are, okay? All right, so on top of that, for skincare, I'm including sunscreen in my skincare after getting that horrible, horrible sunburn across my face. I didn't know that I could get sunburn. I got sunburn one time a really, really long time ago. I was a cheerleader in like middle school, and I got sunburn on the back of my shoulders, and it was terrible and I hated it. But since then, I've never gotten sunburn. And now the sun just reminded me that it doesn't play around, and message received. I'm adding sunscreen into my skincare routine in the morning. If you want to see what that looks like, just let me know. All right, light or dewy makeup. I have been on the dewy makeup train. I really don't know that much about makeup, and I don't do makeup very often. A little blush, a little lip, you know, brush my eyebrows and put on some mascara, and I'm out the door. So I'm no expert at all, but when I see the dewy look, or after I put on some toner, some milky toner, I'm like, I love that. I love looking shiny. I love looking hydrated. And so for this summer, especially because it's gonna be hot as hell, I'm thinking, you know, no matte. I used to be all matte foundation, matte lipstick, matte everything. And it was, you know, an era for me, but I feel like I've kind of moved over to more dewy, especially for summer. You're not gonna look matte anyway, you're gonna look sweaty and hot. So look sweaty and hot intentionally, okay? All right, lifestyle, let's get into it. Get dressed every day. Now this is something that we should be doing anyways, and it's something that I actually got to do today. Very proud of myself, but especially if you work from home sometimes like I do, or if you feel like there's nothing that you're doing today, you don't have any plans for the day, we feel that we don't have to get dressed. Or if we do get dressed, it's something like, I just threw on a tank top and some shorts and I'm good. Something that I always tell myself when I don't want to get dressed in the morning is that if the fire alarm went off right now, would you be okay leaving the house, leaving the apartment, leaving the school, whatever you're doing, in what you're wearing? Answer quickly. If the fire alarm went off right now and you needed to evacuate, would you be embarrassed to be outside in public with all the other evacuees in what you're currently wearing? Now, if it's nighttime, you know, do whatever you want to do. But when you get ready in the morning and you're throwing on something, be prepared. Anything can happen at any time. And not only just tragic things, like I hope the fire alarm doesn't go off, but being invited places. And people are like, hey, you know, I know this is last minute, but there's an extra spot at brunch. We already paid for it and we might as well have someone come eat. You need to come right now. Now you can't take an hour and a half getting ready. You know what I mean? So it's just that kind of thing. And also just for the weather, that example that I used where are you okay with wearing what you currently have if you have to leave the house in emergency right now, also applies to the weather. Because if I'm inside and the AC is on and I'm wearing a long sleeve and I'm wearing jeans, you know, I'm good. But if something happens and I have to leave, I'm gonna die when I leave because it's so hot outside. I can't do that. Same thing with if it's rainy. You're in shorts and a bra inside. Would you want to wear that if it's raining? I don't know. That's just how I look at it. Look at it however you want. Get dressed in the morning. Seize the day. If you don't do anything else in the morning, make your bed and get dressed, and you've achieved something that day, and no one can tell you anything. And if they do, tell them I said stop. All right. Keep a backup outfit and swimsuit. This is gonna be really, really important for me, guys, because like I told you, I'm trying to have the summer of my dreams, baby. So I need to be ready to go when it's ready to go. Last weekend, I was in Austin with my family, and my brother was like, did you bring a bathing suit? Because, you know, I moved into this nice place. It's got the nicest pools. It did have very nice pools. I didn't bring a bathing suit. Could I have bought one? Yeah, but why would I do that when I have 3 bathing suits sitting at home? Keep a bathing suit. Keep a tote bag in the back of your car. Keep a tote bag by the door and have sunscreen, a bathing suit, a towel, and just some backup casual clothes. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Keep that. Because when someone says, hey, do you wanna, I'm leaving immediately, yes. Immediately, yes, I wanna, as long as it's not illegal. I wanna go. So that's the kind of thing to keep in mind. Like, you wanna be prepared, you wanna be ready to go, all right? This summer, we're not playing games. So keep whatever you need nearby so that when the action is happening, you don't have to go back and do this, or you don't have to go to the store and buy this first. You can just be ready. If you stay ready, you never have to get ready, period. Okay, and then last thing, but certainly not the least, don't procrastinate with your chores, guys. This is the same thing when I say if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. If someone were to call me right now and be like, Diamond, you know, do you want to da-da-da? First, I can't because I'm recording this video. Second of all, I can't because I'm not allowed to leave my house until things are clean. The luggage from this weekend is just open in the living room on the floor, just sitting there. The dishes are sitting in the dishwasher waiting to be taken out. The other dishes are waiting to be washed. The clothes are waiting to be folded. Like, I can't leave right now. However, if right after I finish washing the clothes, I had fold them and put them away, it would be no problem. If right after I heard the dishwasher beep, I took the dishes out and put them away and reloaded it, it wouldn't be a problem. So don't procrastinate your chores because for one, it's only gonna build up and we don't want to be sad and gloomy and tired and overwhelmed by our own design because we procrastinated them. And in the same tone, we don't want to miss out on fun, extremely great things because we have to stay home and clean up the mess that we made. You know, so don't procrastinate. Whatever you need to do, go ahead and get it out of the way. Today is the first day of summer. It's the first day of summer and we cannot play these games, girl. It's time to get it together. So today, go ahead and clean everything up so that in the morning when you get dressed, all right, and you prepare and you put on sunscreen and you make your bed, should anything happen, and anything can happen, you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be ready. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I just hope you guys have a really, really awesome and great summer. If you want to know what I plan on doing this summer, just let me know. I plan on making a summer bucket list. So let me know what I should put on there. And yeah, I just hope you guys have an amazing summer and I will see you next time. Okay, love you so much. Bye.